Have you ever wondered that there might be an entire universe within you, influencing your health, mood, and even your thoughts? Welcome to the fascinating world of the gut microbiome. It might come as a surprise, but our bodies are home to a staggering number of microbes, outnumbering our own cells at a ratio of about 3 to 1. Just in our gut alone, there exists a bustling metropolis of around 100 trillion microbes. This diverse community of bacteria, viruses, fungi, and other microscopic organisms is collectively known as our gut microbiome. Now, if the word microbes triggers a gut reaction of germs or disease, it's time to reframe our understanding. While some microbes can indeed cause illness, the majority of them, especially those residing in our gut, are not just benign but essential for our well-being. Our gut microbiome is like a bustling city, with each microbe performing a specific task that contributes to the overall function of the body. Some of these microbes help in breaking down the food we eat, extracting nutrients our bodies can't process on their own. Others play a vital role in our immune system, helping to ward off harmful pathogens. But the influence of these microscopic inhabitants doesn't stop at digestion and immunity. Recent research has begun to uncover the profound ways our gut microbiome can impact our mood, mental health, and even our thoughts. Yes, you heard it right. These tiny organisms might have a say in how you think and feel. In fact, the gut microbiome is so integral to our health and functioning that it's often referred to as our second brain. But why is it given such a lofty title? And just how much power does this microbial community wield over our health and happiness? So it's clear that these tiny inhabitants within us play a gigantic role in our lives. But what exactly are they doing? Let's dive deeper into how the gut microbiome affects our health and well-being. Picture a bustling city. In this city, instead of humans, there are trillions of microscopic beings going about their day, performing tasks that keep the city flourishing. This is a simplified way of imagining your gut microbiome. The primary responsibility of these microscopic beings, or microbes, is to aid in digestion. They help break down complex food particles, making it easier for your body to absorb nutrients. Without these helpful microbes, we'd struggle to digest certain foods, particularly those rich in fiber. But their role doesn't stop at digestion. These gut microbes also play a pivotal part in our immune system. They act as our body's first line of defense against harmful bacteria and viruses, preventing them from taking root and causing disease. They even help regulate our immune response, ensuring it doesn't go overboard and cause inflammation. The gut microbiome also has a significant influence on our mood. It produces key neurotransmitters like serotonin, often referred to as the feel-good hormone, which is crucial for maintaining our mental well-being. There's a reason why the gut microbiome is often referred to as our second brain. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Recent studies suggest that the gut microbiome could be linked to various diseases. An imbalanced gut microbiome, often caused by an unhealthy diet or excessive antibiotic use, has been associated with obesity, diabetes, and even certain mental health disorders. With such a profound influence on our bodies, it's crucial to maintain a healthy gut microbiome. But how do we do that? Well, that's what we're going to explore in our next segment. So stay tuned. Not all gut bacteria are created equal. There are the good guys, the bad guys, and those that swing either way depending on the circumstances. Now let's get to know these microscopic inhabitants a bit better. The good bacteria, or probiotics, help us in numerous ways. They aid digestion, produce vitamins, support our immune system, and even help regulate our mood. They're the superheroes of our gut, always ready to jump into action for our well-being. On the flip side, we have the bad bacteria. These microscopic villains can cause havoc when they overpopulate. They can lead to uncomfortable digestive issues, weaken our immune system, and potentially contribute to a range of health issues from obesity to mental health disorders. But what causes this imbalance? Various factors can tip the scales away from the good and towards the bad. These include a diet high in processed foods and sugars, lack of sleep, stress, and overuse of antibiotics. Yes, antibiotics can kill the bad bacteria causing your illness, but they also wipe out a lot of the good ones in the process. There's also a group of bacteria that can swing either way, the opportunistic bacteria. These guys are normally harmless, but given the right conditions, they can multiply rapidly and lead to health problems. The effects of an imbalanced gut microbiome can be far-reaching. We've already mentioned digestion issues and a weakened immune system, but there's more. Studies suggest that a gut microbiome imbalance could be linked to allergies, skin conditions, and even chronic diseases like diabetes and heart disease. The gut microbiome is a complex ecosystem, and we're just beginning to understand its intricacies. But one thing is clear: maintaining the right balance of bacteria in your gut is crucial for your overall health. Maintaining the right balance is key, but what can tip the scales in the favor of the good guys? Let's delve into that in our next section. Believe it or not, the food you eat can be the deciding factor in this microscopic battle within your gut. Imagine that every meal you consume is like a drop of rain in a forest, helping to nourish the entire ecosystem. The same happens in your gut. Every bite you take becomes a part of you, but not just you. It also feeds the trillions of bacteria living in your gut, shaping the composition of your gut microbiome. So what's on the menu for these tiny tenants? Well, they have surprisingly refined tastes. Foods rich in fiber like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes are their preferred choice. These foods are often referred to as prebiotics, acting as fuel for the beneficial bacteria in your gut. As these good bacteria feast on fiber, they produce substances known as short-chain fatty acids. These compounds play a crucial role in maintaining your gut health and overall well-being. On the other hand, a diet high in processed foods, sugars, and unhealthy fats can lead to an overgrowth of harmful bacteria. These bad bacteria can cause inflammation and damage to your gut lining, potentially leading to various health issues. It's like inviting a rowdy crowd to a party. They might have a good time, but they'll leave your house in shambles. Also, remember to keep your gut bacteria hydrated. Water helps maintain the balance and diversity of gut bacteria, facilitating their growth and survival. It's like watering your garden, providing the necessary conditions for the flowers to bloom. In essence, your diet plays a critical role in determining the state of your gut microbiome. It can either be your gut's best friend, nourishing and promoting the growth of beneficial bacteria, or its worst enemy, encouraging the proliferation of harmful bacteria. So choose your food wisely. It's not just you who's eating, but an entire army of microbes too. Now that we understand the importance of a healthy gut microbiome, the question is, how can we cultivate one? Well, the answer is simpler than you may think. It all comes down to diet and lifestyle choices. The foods we eat can have a profound impact on the types and diversity of microbes residing in our gut. To nurture a healthy gut microbiome, strive for a balanced diet rich in diverse foods. Incorporate a variety of colorful fruits and vegetables in your meals. They are packed with fibers that act as fuel for the beneficial bacteria. Include whole grains and legumes too, as they are excellent sources of complex carbohydrates which are loved by your gut microbes. Probiotic-rich foods like yogurt, kefir, and fermented foods are your gut's best friends. They add beneficial bacteria to your gut, promoting a healthy microbiome. Similarly, prebiotic foods such as onions, garlic, and bananas provide the nourishment that your gut bacteria need to thrive. Now, while diet plays a significant role in shaping your gut microbiome, it's not the only factor. Exercise can also contribute to a healthier gut. Regular physical activity has been shown to increase the diversity of gut bacteria. This diversity is often associated with better health outcomes. Stress management is another key aspect. High levels of stress can disrupt the balance of your gut bacteria, potentially leading to health issues. Incorporate stress-reducing activities such as meditation, yoga, or even a simple walk in the park into your routine. Lastly, ensure you're getting enough sleep. Sleep deprivation can wreak havoc on your gut microbiome. Strive for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night to help maintain a balanced gut ecosystem. So, you see, cultivating a healthy gut microbiome isn't a mystery. It's about making conscious choices in your diet and lifestyle. It's about taking care of your body as a whole, as every part is interconnected. Remember, a happy gut means a happy you. Did you know your gut is often referred to as your second brain? Sounds fascinating, doesn't it? This isn't just a quirky phrase, science backs it up. A complex network of over 100 million neurons embedded in your intestinal wall comprises what we call the enteric nervous system, or the ENS. This second brain doesn't engage in deep thought or help you solve a crossword puzzle, but it communicates with your main brain, the one in your skull, through the gut-brain axis. Now, what is this gut-brain axis? It's an information superhighway, a two-way communication line between your gut and your brain. Messages zip back and forth via the vagus nerve, a long nerve that connects the brain and the gut. Think of it as a hotline between the two organs. But where does your gut microbiome fit into this picture? Well, your gut microbiome, that bustling city of microorganisms living in your gut, plays a vital role in this conversation. The bacteria have a direct line to the brain through the gut-brain axis. They send signals that can affect your mood, stress levels, and even aspects of your personality. For example, certain species of good bacteria produce neurotransmitters, the brain's chemical messengers. They manufacture about 90% of your body's serotonin, a neurotransmitter that helps regulate your mood. So, if your gut microbiome is out of balance, it could potentially lead to mental health issues like anxiety and depression. That's why it's crucial to nourish your gut microbiome with a varied, fiber-rich diet and avoid things that could harm it, like stress, lack of sleep, and antibiotics. By doing so, you're looking after not just your physical health, but your mental well-being too. So the next time you have a gut feeling, remember, it might be your second brain talking. Let's take a moment to revisit what we've learned about the intriguing world of the gut microbiome. This bustling microscopic city within us comprises trillions of bacteria, viruses, and fungi, collectively known as the gut microbiome. It's an integral part of our biological machinery, influencing our health in ways we're only beginning to understand. We've explored the roles these tiny inhabitants play, from aiding digestion and nutrient absorption to maintaining our body's defenses. They're not just passive passengers, they're active participants in our well-being. The balance of good and bad bacteria in our gut is as delicate as a tightrope walker's balance. And when this balance tips, it can have far-reaching effects on our health. We've delved into the characters in this microscopic drama, the good bacteria that support us and the bad bacteria that can cause havoc. The good bacteria, like Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium, are the heroes of our gut, helping us digest food, produce vitamins, and ward off harmful pathogens. The villains, like certain strains of E. coli and Salmonella, can cause illness if their numbers get out of control. The power to foster a healthy gut microbiome is, surprisingly, in our hands. Through our dietary choices, we can encourage the growth of beneficial bacteria and discourage harmful ones. Foods rich in fiber like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains are like the red carpet for good bacteria, while sugary and processed foods are the VIP passes for the bad bacteria. In an interesting twist, we've discovered that our gut microbiome isn't just about our physical health. It's also intricately linked with our brain, earning it the nickname the second brain. The gut and the brain communicate through a complex network, influencing our mood, mental health, and even our behavior. But remember, not all bacteria are harmful, and not all are beneficial. It's the diversity and balance that matter. A gut microbiome with a diverse range of bacteria is like a well-tuned orchestra, each player contributing to the harmony of our health. In the grand scheme of things, we are more microbe than human. So take care of your gut, and it will take care of you.